You can earn it. You can stumble upon it. You can even snatch it away. Hell, you might strike it lucky and win it. But if your frequency is wrong, it won't stick around. It'll leave quicker than you can blink, with no apologies, no explanations. It won't care that you tried, or that you meant well. Because money does not care if you are a good soul, if you treat people right, if you show up on time and work yourself to the bone. Money is not loyal to effort. It is loyal to energy. It listens to vibration, not virtue. It answers resonance, not righteousness. You don't simply grab money and hold it. You don't snatch it like a prize and expect it to stay. You call it. You attract it. You embody it until it has no choice but to orbit around you like a planet to a sun. Picture it this way. Have you ever seen a magnet beg the metal to come? Have you ever watched the sun chase after the planets it governs? It's all natural. It's all effortless. It's all magnetic. Money moves the same way. The more you sprint after it, the faster it slips through your fingers. But when you wear wealth in your being, when it lives in your bones, you draw it in without even lifting a finger. But that's not what they drilled into you, is it? No, they programmed you from the beginning. They whispered into your ears that money is evil, that ambition makes you selfish, that craving more means you are somehow wrong. They told you to work hard, to follow the rules, to smile politely and ask permission. Meanwhile, the ones at the top, they print it like it grows on trees. They don't hustle for it, they command it. Because money is energy. Energy doesn't obey noise, it obeys command. You weren't taught to command money. You were taught to chase it, to exhaust yourself over it, to bleed and beg for scraps. But you are not meant to chase coins like a beggar. You are meant to electrify your field so that wealth cannot help but find its way to you. They taught you how to survive with money, but they never taught you how to be dangerous to poverty itself. They taught you how to budget, how to save pennies, how to stretch dollars, but never how to summon abundance like a force of nature. And today, that ends. This transmission, this message, is not about waiting for your someday. It's about changing your energetic field right now so that wealth no longer has an option. It must come. It has no choice but to flow into your life, not next month, not next year, right now. Everything you see, touch, taste, feel, it's all energy vibrating at different speeds. And one of the oldest, deepest laws that govern all energy is simple, like attracts like. This universe doesn't move randomly. It operates under law, under precision. You are not here to beg or plead. You are a living, breathing magnet. You were born a magnet. And just like every form of energy, money responds to resonance. It does not hear your words, it hears your core vibration. But there's something critical you need to understand, something that slips past almost everyone. Money itself holds a strange kind of magic. It's not dead paper sitting lifeless in your wallet. It's alive in your psyche. It exists inside your nervous system. That's why it triggers people so deeply. Money changes people. It twists them. It makes the kindest man greedy. It makes the wisest woman desperate. It turns calmness into obsession. Why? Because money isn't pulling the strings. We are. We inject meaning into it. And then that meaning puppeteers us. The more meaning you attach to money, the more control it has over you. You tie your security to it, your worth, your survival, your freedom. And the more you pedestal it, the farther away it floats. Because the moment you decide that money is your master, you stop being the source. You separate yourself from it. You chase, you grovel, and the magnetic charge between you and wealth collapses. But here's the truth that will set you free. You are not after pieces of paper. You are after a state of being. You believe money will bring you peace, power, safety, freedom. You think that once you hold it, the tightness in your chest will loosen. But you can activate that state right now. And the moment you do, you become a beacon so strong that money has no choice but to rush to you. Not because you filled out the right forms, not because you waited long enough, but because your field finally spoke the right language. That's how real wealth is pulled, without moving a muscle. Every magnet, whether big or small, works the same way. It has two essential parts: a charge and a field. The charge happens inside. The field radiates outside. And you are the same. You were born with an electromagnetic field around your body. From the first breath you took, you started radiating a signal. And the day you leave, that signal will flicker out. But while you are here, that signal is yours to command. Once you understand that you can change your field, that you can adjust your energetic broadcast, wealth starts arriving automatically, effortlessly. Not because you grind, because you align. Now, how exactly do you shift that field? Because money isn't deaf. It's not ignoring you. It's simply responding to your broadcast. If wealth isn't flooding into your life right now, if opportunity isn't pounding at your door, it's because somewhere deep down your field is clogged with resistance. You're sending out fear, guilt, shame, doubt. And the universe, like a perfect mirror, reflects it back without judgment. Your subconscious mind acts like a silent transmission tower, constantly broadcasting your truest beliefs about money. You don't need to shout. You don't need to post vision boards everywhere. Your signal is already being heard loud and clear. And money responds with perfect loyalty to what you truly believe about it. Not what you wish, not what you hope, but what you know deep down in your bones. This is not feel-good poetry. This is physics. Real, verifiable, unbreakable physics. Every dollar you've ever held, or lost, was magnetized by your own subconscious frequency. Your conscious wants might plead for abundance, but your subconscious beliefs are the ones steering the ship. They are the real commanders of your experience. And that's why sudden money so often evaporates overnight. Lottery winners, heirs, pro athletes, they touch millions and then fall right back into scarcity because their external wealth outpaced their internal frequency. Their field wasn't calibrated to hold it. Deep down, they still believed wealth was unstable, unsafe, temporary. And money, faithful servant that it is, obeyed. It left. Money doesn't argue. It doesn't judge. It simply mirrors. Wealth or poverty is not random. It's not a lottery ticket. It's a direct response to the signal you're sending. And the most beautiful part? That signal can be rewritten. It doesn't have to take years. It doesn't even have to take months. The field can flip instantly when the belief shifts. Right now. Most people never realize this because they were never taught how powerful they truly are. They were taught that action alone brings money. That the hustle, the grind, the sacrifice is what matters. But energy moves before matter. Frequency moves before form. Right now, your brain and heart are generating powerful electromagnetic fields, stronger than any other part of your body. And guess what? Your heart's field is thousands of times stronger than your mind's. What you feel about money matters more than anything you think about it. You cannot fake wealth. You cannot pretend abundance into existence while secretly trembling inside. Money senses your fear, even when you smile through it. It smells your resentment, even when you hide it. It knows when you're trying to trick it, and it stays away. But when your field shifts into pure acceptance, when your subconscious starts singing the song of abundance without fear, without guilt, without apology, money responds immediately. You don't have to work harder, you don't have to beg, you simply pull. Ask yourself honestly, what beliefs did you download about money growing up? Did your family, your culture, Your teachers program you to think money is dangerous, limited, corrupt. Did they teach you that rich people are greedy, that wealth is unsafe, that having more will make you a target? If so, understand this. Those beliefs aren't abstract ideas floating around in your head. They are embedded commands in your subconscious field. They have been quietly shaping your magnetism for years, maybe decades. But now imagine flipping that switch. Imagine sending out a new signal, a signal of ease, a signal of safety, a signal of absolute abundance. Imagine standing in the center of your life, broadcasting without words. I am wealthy. I am a magnet for all good things. I trust myself. I trust money. I trust life. Imagine feeling that not next year, not next month, but now. Because your subconscious mind doesn't understand past or future. It only hears now. The more you feel abundant now, the faster abundance must reflect itself around you. This is the great hidden code of reality. You are not changing the world. You are changing your signal. And when your signal changes, the world must, by law, rearrange itself to match it. Now, here's the truth that most people never quite grasp. Money isn't something you earn through pure struggle and sweat. It's something you become. It's an identity shift. When you get this, it all changes. This is where most people get stuck. They've been conditioned to believe that wealth is something that comes from outside of them. That it's a reward for good behavior, hard work, and time spent in the trenches. They've been taught that money is earned, not attracted. But money isn't earned in the traditional sense. It's magnetized. The wealthiest individuals on this planet didn't get there by grinding their way up from nothing. Sure, they may have worked hard, but it wasn't the work that made them rich. It was the energy they embodied, the frequency they tuned themselves into. They didn't sit back and wait for money to come knocking on their door. They didn't chase it down. They didn't beg for it. Instead, they created an energetic environment where wealth had no choice but to flow into their lives. What you have to understand is that money moves based on energy, not effort. The moment you stop thinking that you have to earn money and instead start thinking about how you can attract it, that's when everything changes. The key is to stop thinking of money as a reward and start seeing it as an extension of who you are. When you change your self-image, your frequency, your vibration, money doesn't just find you. It magnetizes directly toward you. It's not a matter of whether you work harder, struggle longer, or put in more hours. It's about matching your frequency to wealth. Once you do that, the universe has no choice but to respond by sending wealth in your direction. This is why wealth isn't something that's out of your reach. It's not a distant goal or something only available to the lucky few. It's something that is constantly around you, always available, waiting to flow into your life. And the reason you don't experience that flow is because your frequency isn't tuned to it. This is how the law of attraction works in the most practical sense. When you raise your frequency and align yourself with wealth, you don't have to chase it anymore. You stop begging. You stop running after it. It starts coming to you naturally, without effort, without struggle. It starts flowing into your life the same way water flows down a mountain. But here's the thing. Money doesn't come to those who need it. It doesn't come to the desperate, the fearful, or the doubtful. Money comes to those who are already aligned with abundance. When you're aligned with wealth, you don't need to beg. You don't need to ask. You don't need to hustle. Instead, wealth is a natural extension of who you are. So how do you make this shift? How do you go from the desperate chase to effortless magnetism? It starts with your beliefs. Every belief you have about money influences your relationship with it. You might believe that money is scarce, or that there's not enough to go around, or that you don't deserve it. These subconscious beliefs are blocks that keep money at bay. They are invisible walls that prevent wealth from flowing into your life. The trick is to break down those blocks and shift your beliefs. You need to change your subconscious programming from one of scarcity to one of abundance. You need to change your relationship with money from one of lack to one of overflow. Money doesn't respond to your conscious desires. It responds to your subconscious beliefs. So, if your subconscious believes that money is hard to come by, then that's exactly what you'll experience. If your subconscious believes that wealth is dangerous or that rich people are selfish, then that's what you'll attract into your life. Your hidden beliefs about money are what drive your experiences, not your conscious thoughts. But here's the beautiful part. You can rewrite those beliefs right now. You can shift your subconscious programming today. You don't have to wait for some magical moment in the future. You can start right now. Start by asking yourself, what are my beliefs about money? What messages did I absorb growing up? Were you taught that money is hard to get? Were you taught that rich people are bad? Were you taught that if you want money, you have to work harder than everyone else? Those beliefs have shaped your frequency up until this point, but now you have the power to change them. You don't need to wait for a huge life event or for things to click. You can start shifting your subconscious beliefs right now. Every time you notice a negative thought about money, replace it with a positive affirmation. Every time you feel fear or doubt about wealth, flip the script and remind yourself that abundance is your natural state. You are a magnet for money. Money flows to you easily, effortlessly, and in increasing amounts. And here's the most important part. Believe it. It doesn't matter if you don't have millions in your bank account today. What matters is that you believe you can attract it. You need to step into the identity of someone who already has it. Feel the emotions of abundance right now, even if you're not physically seeing it. The more you embody that energy, the faster the universe will respond. If you're serious about making this shift, you have to live it. You have to feel wealthy now, not later. Not when you get that promotion or hit your financial goals. You must feel it now. The more you can live from a place of abundance, the quicker wealth will find you. But living this way is not always easy. Society doesn't teach us to be abundant. It teaches us to be practical, to be realistic, to work hard for everything we get. And while hard work is valuable, it won't attract wealth. It will just keep you stuck in a cycle of effort and exhaustion. But when you embody wealth, when you shift your internal state, wealth can come to you without effort. And that's the real secret to effortless abundance. Embodying wealth first. This isn't about pretending to be something you're not. It's about aligning your frequency with the wealth that's already around you. It's about stepping into the energy of abundance and letting that energy pull wealth toward you. So, the next time you're tempted to chase after money or grind yourself into the ground trying to make ends meet, stop, take a deep breath, and shift your focus. Instead of focusing on what's not here yet, focus on how you can embody the feeling of abundance right now. One simple practice that will shift your energy is gratitude. When you are grateful for what you have, you send out a frequency of abundance. You are telling the universe that you're already full, already abundant, and that frequency will bring more into your life. Another powerful practice is visualization. Imagine your life as if you already have everything you want. See yourself with all the wealth, success, and freedom you desire. Feel it. Live it in your mind and body. When you do this consistently, you create a new vibration that attracts those things to you. But remember, this isn't a one-time thing. This is a daily practice. It's about becoming the person who is wealthy, not the person who wants wealth. And don't forget to celebrate the small wins. Every time something good happens in your life, no matter how small, celebrate it. The more you celebrate, the more the universe will give you to celebrate. The more you embody abundance, the more abundance will show up for you. You don't have to wait for the big breakthrough. The breakthrough is happening right now. The moment you start shifting your energy, the moment you start aligning yourself with wealth, your life will begin to shift. Money will begin to flow to you effortlessly. You won't have to chase it anymore. It will chase you. And that's the real secret of wealth. It's not about effort. It's not about hustling until you burn out. It's about embodying the energy of abundance and magnetizing everything you want into your life. Now that you understand the secret behind wealth, how your frequency is the key, it's time to get deeper into how you can shift your energetic vibration to attract money effortlessly. Most people focus on the wrong things when it comes to wealth. They focus on the strategies, the tactics, the hustle. They obsess over how to make money, how to find success. But what they miss is that money isn't found through force. It's attracted through alignment. It's not about struggling or pushing harder. It's about releasing resistance. It's about becoming the person who magnetically attracts money because their energy is in tune with abundance. The universe is constantly offering opportunities, constantly delivering wealth. But if your energy isn't aligned, you won't see it. The universe will continue offering abundance, but it will be invisible to you because you are too focused on lack, on scarcity, on effort. Wealth flows toward clarity, not confusion. It flows toward calmness, not desperation. It flows toward ease, not resistance. The first step in shifting your energy is understanding your current state. Are you operating from a place of lack or abundance? Are you coming from a place of need, fear, and scarcity? Or are you coming from a place of confidence, trust, and abundance? Your energy will reflect what you believe about yourself and your ability to have wealth. Every thought, every feeling, every action sends a signal to the universe, and the universe listens. You might not see it, but the universe is always responding to the signal you're sending out. It's not personal. It's physics. Just like a magnet doesn't choose what it attracts, the universe doesn't choose what it responds to. It simply mirrors your energy. This is why when you feel desperate, when you feel like you're struggling, money keeps eluding you. It's not that the universe is against you. It's that your energy is mismatched with what you want. You're sending out a signal of scarcity, and that's exactly what you're getting back. The universe is just being obedient to your frequency. But once you realize that your energy is the key, you can start to consciously change it. You can decide right now that you will shift your energy to one of magnetism, to one of attraction. The beauty of this is that you don't have to wait for the perfect moment. You don't have to wait for the right circumstances. You have the ability to change your energy right now. In fact, that's the only moment that exists. Now, you don't need to look outside of yourself for the source of your wealth. The source is within you, and it always has been. Your subconscious mind is the command center of your reality, and it has been dictating your results in life without you even realizing it. But the good news is that you can now take control of that command center. You can now program your subconscious to attract wealth, to pull opportunities toward you, and to embody abundance. One of the most powerful tools for changing your energy is repetition. This is how your subconscious mind works. It learns through repetition and emotional experience. Every time you repeat a thought or feeling, you strengthen that neural pathway, that belief, that vibration. If you constantly think thoughts of scarcity, of fear, of doubt, you will continue to vibrate at that level. But if you constantly think thoughts of abundance, of trust, of prosperity, your frequency will shift to that level. This is why affirmations and visualization are so powerful. They are tools for repeating new beliefs until they become ingrained in your subconscious mind. But these tools work best when you add emotion to them. It's not enough to just repeat words. You need to feel them. You need to feel the abundance in your bones. Feel the excitement, the trust, the security. When you do this, your energy becomes magnetic. Your subconscious accepts this new reality, and the universe has no choice but to respond. Another powerful tool is to embody the energy of abundance. Don't just think it. Don't just say it. Live it. Start acting as if you already have everything you want. How would you feel if money wasn't an issue? How would you walk? How would you speak? How would you carry yourself? Start living from that energy now. Walk with confidence. Speak with authority. Act like a person who knows that money is already flowing to them. The more you embody this energy, the stronger your magnet becomes. But don't make the mistake of thinking that embodying abundance is just about acting rich or pretending to have everything you want. It's about aligning with the energy of abundance, about being in complete alignment with the energy of prosperity. It's about shifting your inner state so that you are no longer waiting for things to change. You are no longer hoping that money will show up. You know it's already coming. And you start living as if it already has. This is where most people fail. They wait for things to change before they change their energy. They think they need the money to show up before they can act confident, before they can feel wealthy. But it doesn't work that way. You must become the person who attracts wealth before wealth will come to you. You can't wait for the conditions to be perfect. You must create the perfect conditions first. Another key to attracting money is to be open to receiving. Many people block their wealth because they are subconsciously afraid of receiving. Maybe you were taught that accepting gifts is selfish, or that you shouldn't expect things to come easily. But the truth is, you deserve to receive. You deserve wealth. You deserve abundance. And when you open yourself up to receiving, you open the floodgates to wealth. The universe wants to give to you. It is constantly sending you opportunities, constantly offering abundance. But if you are not open to receiving, you won't see those opportunities. They will pass you by. You must be willing to accept what is offered to you, without guilt, without fear, without hesitation. This doesn't mean you should be passive, just waiting for wealth to fall into your lap. It means that you should allow it. You should welcome it. You should be grateful for every opportunity that comes your way and trust that there is always more where that came from. Gratitude is a powerful tool for shifting your energy to one of abundance. When you focus on what you already have and express gratitude for it, you start to send out a signal of abundance. You tell the universe that you are already full, already satisfied, and more will be given to you. The more you focus on the abundance that's already in your life, the more abundance will flow to you. One of the most profound ways to shift your energy is through the practice of mindful awareness. Start paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors around money. Notice when you're feeling fear, doubt, or resistance. Notice when you're feeling confident, abundant, and trusting. The more aware you become of your energy, the more control you'll have over it. And the more control you have over your energy, the more magnetic you become to wealth. Also, remember that time is an illusion. The universe doesn't operate on a timeline. It doesn't care when you think you should have money. It doesn't care about your plans or your deadlines. Time is something that you've created in your mind. The universe responds to energy, not time. The moment you align with the energy of abundance, it will show up. And it will show up in your timing, not according to your limited expectations. In the end, the most important thing to remember is that you are the magnet. Money doesn't come to you because you worked hard for it. It comes to you because your energy aligns with it. It responds to your frequency. It's always there, always available, just waiting for you to call it in. So, take a moment right now and feel the abundance in your life. Feel the wealth that is already here. Feel the money that is already flowing to you. Know that it is yours. You don't have to chase it anymore. You don't have to hustle for it. It's already here. And as you embody that abundance, you will see your world start to change. You will start to pull wealth to you effortlessly. Your frequency will become the frequency of abundance, and everything you want will flow toward you. Now that you fully understand how your energy and frequency shape your wealth, it's time to solidify your foundation and make this principle an unshakable part of your life. You've been given the tools. You've learned how to align your energy with abundance, how to shift your frequency, and how to stop chasing money. But how do you ensure that this new mindset sticks? How do you make sure that this wealth-attracting energy becomes your default setting? The answer is consistency. You see, just like building muscle, changing your energetic vibration requires practice. You can't expect to shift your field with just a few affirmations or visualization sessions. These are powerful tools, but they're only effective when used consistently. If you want to become a true magnet for wealth, you need to embed this new frequency into your life on a daily basis. Your internal state must be one of continuous abundance, not just a temporary burst of energy that fades when life gets challenging. Consistency doesn't mean being perfect. It doesn't mean never having a moment of doubt or fear. What it means is staying committed to the energy of abundance, even when life throws you curveballs. It means choosing to be aligned with wealth every day, even when things aren't going as planned. This is why so many people struggle with maintaining wealth. They might experience brief moments of success, but they fail to stabilize their frequency at the level of abundance. They shift for a moment and then fall back into old patterns of lack, fear, and struggle. To truly embody wealth, you must make it a lifestyle, a consistent part of who you are. But how do you do that? How do you keep your energy aligned with abundance? Day in and day out. The key is to anchor your new frequency. Anchoring is a powerful technique that helps you stay grounded in your new state, no matter what happens externally. It's about creating habits, practices, and rituals that remind you of your wealth at every moment, so that you can stay connected to the abundance that is already flowing toward you. One of the simplest ways to anchor your new wealth frequency is through affirmations. These affirmations aren't just words you repeat to yourself. They are tools to reprogram your subconscious mind. When you repeat powerful statements like, "I am a magnet for money," "Wealth flows effortlessly to me," and "I am worthy of abundance," you are retraining your subconscious to believe that wealth is your natural state. But affirmations alone won't do the trick. You must embody them. When you say these words, don't just speak them from your head. Feel them. Close your eyes and imagine what it would feel like if these words were already true. Picture yourself living the life you desire. What does it feel like to be a magnet for money? How does it feel to have wealth flowing into your life with ease? As you practice this, you start to recalibrate your energy. Your subconscious mind begins to align with this new truth. And as your inner world shifts, so does your external reality. Another way to anchor your new frequency is through rituals. Rituals are powerful because they help you create consistency in your life. These rituals serve as reminders to stay in alignment with your wealth. For example, You could create a morning ritual where you start each day with a few minutes of meditation or visualization, focusing on the abundance you want to attract. Or you could perform a wealth ritual every night before bed, where you think about everything that went well in your day and express gratitude for the abundance that's already in your life. Rituals help you stay on track when the world around you seems chaotic or uncertain. They allow you to consistently return to the frequency of wealth, no matter what else is happening. By turning your new abundance mindset into a regular part of your life, you make it easier to stay aligned with wealth every single day. But anchoring isn't just about what you do in the morning or evening. It's about creating a lifestyle that reflects the energy of abundance. This is where the idea of living in alignment comes in. Living in alignment means choosing to embody the energy of wealth at every moment. It's about making choices that reflect your belief in your own abundance. This could mean something as simple as saying yes to opportunities that come your way, instead of hesitating because you think you're not ready. It could mean making investments in yourself, in your health, or in your future, knowing that the universe will always provide. Living in alignment means feeling worthy of wealth. It means seeing yourself as someone who naturally attracts money and success. And it means dismissing any old stories or limiting beliefs that tell you you're not good enough to have it. The more you live in alignment with wealth, the more wealth will flow to you. It becomes a self-reinforcing cycle. Now, one of the most important aspects of maintaining your new wealth frequency is to eliminate the energy of lack. You cannot attract wealth if you are constantly vibrating at the frequency of scarcity. This means eliminating thoughts and beliefs that tell you that money is hard to get, that there's never enough to go around, or that other people's success takes away from your own. The energy of lack is like a block that stops the flow of wealth. It's the belief that money is limited, that you're not deserving of it, or that it's hard to come by. As long as you hold on to these beliefs, money will stay away from you. But once you shift into a state of abundance, once you believe that wealth is unlimited, that you are worthy, and that the universe is always providing, the flow of money will become unstoppable. You must also remember that wealth is not just about what you have, but also about how you feel. If you constantly feel stressed about money, if you constantly feel like it's a struggle to make ends meet, then that's the vibration you're sending out. You will continue to attract more of that struggle. But when you start to feel relaxed about money, when you start to feel at peace with your financial situation, you shift your energy to one of trust and flow. One simple technique to shift your energy when you feel anxious or stressed about money is to breathe. Focus on your breath and let go of any tension or resistance. Take a few deep breaths, and as you breathe out, let go of any fear or doubt about your financial situation. This simple act of releasing resistance will help you reset your energy and align with the frequency of abundance. Another key to maintaining your wealth frequency is to surround yourself with the right people. Energy is contagious, and the people you spend time with can either uplift your frequency or drain it. If you're constantly around people who have a poverty mindset, who talk about how hard it is to make money, or who express doubt about your dreams, you will find it much harder to stay aligned with wealth. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who believe in abundance, who support your dreams, and who operate at a high frequency, you will naturally rise to their level. This is why it's so important to build a community of like-minded individuals who are also aligned with wealth and success. As you begin to see the positive results of your energy work, be sure to celebrate those wins. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to amplify your wealth frequency. Every time you notice something positive, whether it's an unexpected check in the mail, a new opportunity, or even just a good day, take a moment to feel grateful for it. The more you focus on gratitude, the more the universe will send you to be grateful for. At the same time, don't forget to be patient. Wealth doesn't always show up immediately, and that's okay. The universe is always working behind the scenes to bring you what you want. The more you trust the process, the quicker things will manifest. Trust the timing of the universe. The most important thing to remember is that wealth is already yours. You don't need to wait for it to arrive. It's already been sent to you. The only thing you need to do is align with it. The more you align with your true wealth frequency, the faster money, success, and opportunities will flow to you. So, from this moment forward, choose to live as the person who has already attracted wealth. Live as the person who is already in alignment with abundance. Choose to let go of fear, doubt, and scarcity. Choose to embrace your power as a magnet for wealth. And know that every step you take in this direction is bringing you closer to your ultimate abundance.